Hi everyone, I'm using the Lightseers Tarot for our reading today. I've chosen some cards from the Lightseers Tarot. I'll also choose one from the Gods, Goddesses and Angels for some extra guidance. So I'm setting the intention for a reading for the highest and greatest good for the collective for anyone who views this video, and as always, take what resonates and just pop the rest to one side to see what unfolds. Asking for some guidance. Oh. There we have the Page of Swords, and the Two of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, the Lovers, the Six of Swords. I'm just going to ask for some clarification on the Two of Pentacles, challenges, Five of Wands. Okay. So we have the Seven of Pentacles and the Death and the Eight of Cups and also the Tower. Okay. So today, Chiron starts his dance backwards through Aries. So we are being asked to, Aries is the first sign and is the I am. Chiron, the shaman, the mystical healer, the wounded healer, is taking us on this journey to really retrace our tracks in the I am. So the Page of Swords and the Two of Pentacles coming together is asking us to stay in balance, receiving the insights from Chiron as we're moving through this healing journey within. So I'm being asked to go into the I am and to meditate. So going into the I am and meditate on the I am a mother, I am a father, I am a daughter, I am a son, I am a grandmother, I am a grandfather, I am an auntie, I am a niece, I am a sister, whatever it is. Meditating on those labels. So how do we feel when we meditate and feel into I am a daughter? Is there any heaviness there? To really breathe into that, to allow Chiron in his infinite wisdom and divine healing to bring those insights, because each one of us will experience family life differently. What I personally went through as a child, my two brothers saw differently. They went through their own journey in our family. So it is to really go within into the I am, into those labels. I am a fiance, a girlfriend, a wife, a husband. What did they conjure up? What emotions have we entangled into our titles and labels of who we have, of who we think we are, the false illusion of who we are. Yes, we may be mother, but what energy is entangled in that? Venus moves into Cancer today. She's exalted in Cancer. So this is the divine feminine. Venus is planet of love, of beauty and magnetism, asking us to go into our divine feminine, to enrich ourselves, to nurture ourselves as we're moving through this time of healing. So we have the Two of Pentacles, so the Page of Swords. You can see there she is walking that tightrope. There are the light bulbs there above her head, and she's busy reading, she's taking in the wisdom. Then we have the Two of Pentacles with the Five of Wands. So these are challenges. It may be challenges we have with ourselves or with someone else. But then the Seven of Pentacles is asking us to refocus away from those challenges, to bring ourselves into balance, allow the imbalance, the misalignment to be cleansed and cleared, to melt away, to let it go with the stories that we tell ourselves that we are not good enough, where we have maybe let people down, whatever it may be. Letting go of those stories now. The Seven of Pentacles is reminding us to keep sending healing into our roots, where we've come from, everything that we have learnt. Because from the roots, the healing of our roots and our ancestors and our past lives, so lots of things coming up at this time, there is growth. So something new is springing up within us as we start to let go of those labels. Whatever we say after I am, whatever comes in after that, and how it makes us feel, breathing through it, letting it go, letting the stories go, letting those labels go, because that is our interpretation. We've come into this family, through this life, with a energy of every past life we've lived through that's not healed. Every karmic situation we have been in our lives. And karma is not a punishment, it's a gift. It's a beautiful gift. So when we start to dissolve the karma, and Venus, as she moves into Cancer, comes into a tension with Saturn and Neptune. So Saturn is a taskmaster, is the father of time, the teacher, the taskmaster. So we, especially with Neptune is unconditional love, is our higher self. So Saturn asking us what those labels, that falseness we've placed upon ourselves doesn't hold anymore. It's not our structure. It's not how we are moving forward. To allow them in this powerful light to dissolve, to surrender any uncomfortable feelings that may come after we say the I am. To sit in that meditation, to breathe through it, to allow our roots to be healed, and sending those roots deep, deep down into the earth, allowing them to grow and expand. And as they grow and expand, feeling ourselves free from all limiting beliefs. So this is a beautiful nurturing time, but we've just been asked to stay in balance, to stay in the going within, not projecting anything outside of ourselves. There is a death to the old that is not on our highest timeline. We're going through a powerful transformation, how we view in ourselves, because how we view ourselves will then be a reflection in how we view the world, how we perceive people are viewing us. So there's a death, but there's a light there. The star is there, and I feel this is Venus moving into Cancer. She is exalted in Cancer, and she's bringing through that energy of I belong, I am enough. Moving us in to a new horizon, letting go of all those falseness, those false beliefs we have about ourselves based on not doing something that we think now we should have done, based on our own feelings of inadequacy, of lack of self-love, of lack of self-worth. They're not the truth. We each are divine source energy with uniqueness flowing through us, and that uniqueness and this divine flow that is coming through with an accelerated force is moving us forward. So we're letting go of those false beliefs. They're no longer controlling how we treat ourselves, how we treat others. They're no longer controlling how we move through life. The control is going, it's falling away, and we're moving forward. And the Tower is a breaking away of all those false beliefs. There is a foundation, a solid foundation being formed as we come back into the I Am in its purest form. Chiron is helping us and assisting us to allow everything else to dissolve, so that the true I Am, in all our divine empowerment and love, faith, happiness, divine abundance can spring forth. And you can see there the squirrel, and he has his food there. So we are being beautifully supported, and everything that we will require will be there for us to be able to move through this time with ease, with grace, with insight, with epiphanies, with wisdom, coming through into the wholeness. The Knight of Cups, this is change coming in, change to do with our hearts, our relationships. This is Venus moving into Cancer. She was in Gemini, an air sign, and as she moves into Cancer, we're going to feel this shift. We're going to feel this change of energy from air to water, those deep emotions, the sensitivity, our intuition. And you can see there he is sat with roses, with a love letter. So with this, as we find ourselves, as we come into the remembrance of who we are, we allow love into our lives then. Because as we let go of the labels that are such a heavy weight to carry, that are filled with guilt, that are filled with frustration or whatever, as we let go of those labels, we come into the pureness of who we are. So we step into the pureness of love. So there's a change of our heart. There's a change in our relationships, in our love relationships, in our relationship with ourselves, in family, in every single area. There is going to be positive change. The Lovers, this beautiful card. And it was the card of choice. And when I see this card, it always reminds me to choose love, to be gentle, to be compassionate. And this is the Lovers. So where in our love life, where are we, what labels are we placing in our love life? What feelings are we feeling in our love life with our loved one, with the people closest to us? Go within and feel. And if it's heavy, if it's something that is uncomfortable or conflicting, just breathe, because these are the old stories that we tell ourselves from a place of not being good enough, from not loving ourselves. So there's a Chiron is taking us on this journey of self-love, of finding our soul self that is expansive, with the highest and most potent light and the purest love. And when we attune to that, we are left in all our light, with nothing weighing heavy within us. Our life becomes lighter and we fill with light. So this is a beautiful time as we're moving through the Sirius gateway, through the Lion's Gate, this energy building with intensity, taking us on a new journey, away from the past, away from those old stories, away from the falseness, into a new calm environment where we are free to be who we are, in full acceptance of ourselves, without any self-judgment, with knowing that we've done the best we can and are doing, and we are enough, a million times enough. And knowing this, and knowing that every single situation that we have been through in our life has taught us something valuable about ourselves and about life. And taking everything that we've been taught and moving forward with the alignment of the I am in its divine form. So I'm asking for a message from the gods, goddesses and angels. We have the Angel of Families. This is confirmation that there is healing occurring within our families from all our past lives. All our ancestors are receiving this immense and powerful healing as we come into alignment with I am in the purest. We set ourselves free. We set all our ancestors, our family, everyone free. And that is a beautiful feeling of joy. So there's immense healing going on at this time. Chiron is assisting us in doing this work, this healing that is accelerating us onto our higher timelines. There's a quantum leap occurring as we're going through this healing, and Chiron is going to be in retrograde until the 2nd of January 2026. So this is very slow moving, very subtle. Things may come. Nothing will. We will never be given anything that we can't handle. It will come, and we will see it with clarity and be able to choose the truth without the falseness, without the illusion. The goddess of oneness, someone you love, is thinking fondly of you at this moment. So this is like that, loved ones in spirit, letting us know that they're around us and thinking of us with love, and also assisting us on this journey, and the happiness that they're feeling as we are stripping away at the layers, those layers falling off, that heavy baggage that we have carried, putting it down. They're feeling the healing as we shift into the higher vibrations. So do they, because as we are going through our healings, they are coming through the healing as well, and also into our future generations. So this is the goddess of oneness, our loved ones in spirit, reminding us that they're still here. We're all still connected. Everything is connected. There is no separation. Whatever we do to a person, we're actually doing it to ourselves. To really be aware of the divine source energy that now is starting to move through our bodies into our energy fields, coming in from the cosmos. Powerful, powerful light codes, integrations occurring, and we'll be feeling it in our bodies. So make sure we rest and take lots of cleansed water, program our water, having nice baths, taking things easy as we are just peeling away at the layers now. And as we peel away at the layers and they drop off, we become lighter. The angel of prayer. During these times, ask the angels for help. Ask the universe, these beautiful star beings of light that are all around us. And as Jupiter, as Chiron goes into his retrograde today, he is aligning with the galactic center. So we are receiving the influx of divine healing, divine wisdom, divine intelligence and guidance from the galactic center. And Chiron is bringing that through into our energy fields, into our bodies, our mental and emotional bodies, every layer of our energy into the very core of our being. So to relax and doing the meditation on the I am, looking at where we tense up in our bodies and breathing and relaxing into it. We can let all the armouring go. We can let all the tension go, knowing that we are now surrounded in light, protected by divine light. So the angels are asking that you call for help during this time, and the goddess of beauty, reminding you that you are a wondrous being of beauty. And the more we tap in and connect with our soul, we feel that. We feel it. It's not a thought, it's a feeling. Everything starts to transform all around us. So beautiful reading. And tomorrow we have the Mercury Gazeme, where the Sun and Mercury come into conjunction, and the Sun infuses Mercury with divine intelligence, and the sun is in alignment with the central sun. Mercury is all around our communication, so we are connecting to the higher realms, receiving messages from there that are untangling anything that we may have been entangled into that is draining our energy. There's powerful releases, powerful healing to really feel and have some space to go within and listen to what's going on inside. So I'm sending so much love. Thank you for listening. Thank you so much.